To the call. My name is Kimberly James. I'm the City Council representative here in the City of Forest Park. I'm just the convener to bring information to our residents. This call is being recorded, so I will be posting this information online for those that were not able to make the call tonight. But basically, the agenda, we're going to run right through it. We're going to talk about, we're going to recognize any city or elected officials that's on the line. We're going to talk about COVID-19 and give an update from fire and EMS, get an update from police and communication. We'll get an update from public works, our finance update, our census 2020, and our 2021 school year. We're going to be talking about that. And in fact, at the top of the agenda, we're going to go ahead and put Ms. Victoria Williams first, because I know she has another meeting that she has to attend. So with that said, Ms. Victoria Williams, I'm going to let you have the floor. Give us an update on the before we do that, let me recognize any, I see Councilman Gutierrez on the line. I want to recognize any other elected officials. If you're on the line, please state your name and say hello.
Hey everybody, thank you Councilwoman James. Excited about the meeting. Nice to see everybody's faces. So yeah, real quick, I just when I tried to come in earlier, on the flyer the password is in all caps, but it's just lowercase letters. I don't know if anybody ran into that, just to let you know.
Okay, thank you for that. And I see the mayor online. Mayor.
Hey everyone, thank you Councilwoman for putting this together, and I'm just happy to be here. I won't be on too long, but I definitely wanted to listen in and be a part of what I can.
Okay, thank you very much. Do we have any other elected officials on the line that may not see your number? Okay. I know we have Victoria Williams, who's an elected official, and we're going to let her go first. Give us an update, Ms. Williams, on the 2021 school year.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Okay. As of Monday, we had a meeting and we voted that all students will go virtual right now until the numbers, decrease. So the first day of school got pushed back to August 10th. And if they have students that need like computers, laptops, or internet, they need to contact their principal and we'll get resources out to them to start the school out right. And everyone needs to download the Clayton County School app. It has the directory of the phone numbers for all the principals in the county. And they need to have Infinite Campus by now for check the kids' grades and attendance and stuff. And also, that's where their messages will be at. They have a parent guide going out the end of July that will tell every parent what to do based on their certain situation. And what else? Let's see. The meals that we're giving out from 9 to 12 will stop on July 24th. But during the school year, we'll have meals delivered to the neighborhoods on a daily basis. And that's it.
Oh, thank you very much, School Board Member Victoria Williams. So you heard it here first that Clayton County Schools will be going virtual, all virtual for the 2020. Is that the entire school year, Ms. Williams?
Right now, just for the first 9 weeks.
For the first 9 weeks. Okay, perfect. All right, thank you so much for that update. We're going to go ahead and move right into our COVID-19 update and any fire and EMS update by Major Turner. So Major Turner, you have the floor.
Thank you, Councilwoman James. Good evening, everybody. So as far as the COVID-19 update, while the overall numbers both across the country and statewide continue to increase, our area in Clayton County, and particularly around Forest Park, does remain stable with a lower rate of daily increase. The current state numbers, they're, as of about midday today, 127,834 cases statewide. Countywide, 3,060. And within the city, this is a number as of the 14th, 2 days ago, 325 cases. And we have approximately 41 of those that are active cases, with city addresses within the city limits. Again, all of these numbers are cumulative since the Department of Public Health began tracking on May 1st. The numbers of tests administered continue to increase, which account for some of the increased number of positive results as well. However, the percentage of positive results also has remained consistent between 9 and 10%. So that's a good figure to kind of use as tracking. As far as the fire department, we continue to respond to 911 calls and have done so without interruption since the pandemic declaration. Our response includes consistent use of personal protective equipment by all crews in those responses, which includes N95 masks, gloves, and eye protection. We are also requiring all patients with medical complaints to wear a mask once we make contact during our interaction and transport to the hospitals. Most of the area hospitals are also requiring masks for the patients once they enter the building. These measures have helped to prevent any cases of transmission to fire department personnel. We have had some inadvertent exposures to our personnel, but no positive cases as a result of exposure to any of the patients that we've come in contact with. Our fire marshals and their office also continue to perform their responsibilities of business inspection and fire investigations as needed. And we also continue to provide blood pressure checks at each of the fire stations, which is something we've done throughout this pandemic. These measures, we have measures in place to protect the public and our personnel, which include masks for our personnel and obtaining those blood pressures either outside the building or in the apparatus bays to make use of the outdoor environment, which is a safer environment for all of us to be. Our administrative office, like all city offices, is closed to the public, but does remain staffed, and we are available by phone with any business-related questions. And just as a final note, we do still encourage the public to follow good hygiene practices. Wash your hands frequently, use sanitizer when washing is not possible, observe social distancing of at least 6 feet, and wear a mask in situations where social distancing cannot be maintained. That's about all I've got right now, unless there are some questions later on.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Major Turner, for that update. We're going to move right along to our police and communication update from Lieutenant Flanagan.
Hello, everyone. We are still holding steady with our great crime numbers. I hate to say it like that, but we are doing very, very well. Our crime is consistently down. So kudos to the officers that are being proactive out there. I'd also like to announce a couple of weeks ago, I let everybody know that a Mr. Reginald Jones was missing. He was found safe and sound in another jurisdiction. So if anybody passed that out, that information, I do appreciate that. Again, he was located. Last night, we had a burglary at CVS, possibly targeted for prescription meds. They pried open the drive-through at the pharmacy. So we've got good video footage of that. That was about 5 a.m. this morning. And on last Thursday, we had an armed robbery at the Food Depot at Morrow Road. But other than that, again, we're doing good. The burglaries are holding steady, lower than the last several years, the thefts and that sort of thing. So it appears that people are still, in our eyes, staying home and just staying out of trouble. So if anyone has any questions or you need any information, please, by all means, let me know at the end of the call.
Thank you so much, Lieutenant Flanagan. I want to say congratulations also on your promotion. That's exciting.
Thank you.
And we're going to move on to our Public Works Department with Director Jinks to give us update on Public Works and Waste Management. Okay, I think I have you muted. Hold on one second. Let me unmute you. Let's see. Let me find you here. There we go. Okay, I think we got you now.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Thank you for the invite. Just want to let everybody know we are getting the phone calls for the ones that's not calling. Waste Management is having some staffing issues due to the pandemic that's going around. So the sanitation service and recycling service is just a little bit out of the normal schedule. So just be patient. We're aware of that, and we're trying to address and help Waste Management the best we can. They have brought in extra staff, but they are shorthanded. And the rest of Public Works are cutting grass and keeping the city as beautiful as possible. And hopefully Waste Management will get their staff back up and we'll get back to a more consistent schedule. And I do apologize. If anybody has any questions, they can feel free to call Public Works and ask for Bobby Jinks, and I'll be more than happy to address any issues they may have. And that's about all we have at Public Works. And don't forget, Fun Friday tomorrow night.
All right, thank you so much, Director Jinks. We're gonna move right on now to our finance department for any finance updates from Director Thompson.
Okay. Got me unmuted now?
Yes, sir, you're there, we can hear you.
Great, thanks, appreciate it. Thank you, Councilwoman James, for the invitation. Just briefly, the budget for the city for the year 2021 was adopted by the council on June the 15th. And a copy of that budget is available on our website. It's listed as 2021 budget. The budget adopted by the council came in just under $30 million at $29,651,748. We do anticipate some loss in revenue, as most cities will be experiencing, and but we are in a good position fund balance wise, so that if necessary we can go into those funds if needed to keep our budget balanced in our city moving forward. As Major Turner and perhaps others have alluded to, our city buildings are closed to the public, but we are accessible by phone during the day. And so feel free to reach out to us if there's any assistance that we need to provide to our citizens and businesses here in the city. And with that, I'll entertain any questions either over the phone during business hours or at the end of this conversation, if time permits. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Director Thompson. And we're going to move on to our Census 2020 update. And before we ask our managing analyst Gardner to speak, I would just hope that everybody that's listening to the sound of my voice has already completed their Census 2020. And if you have not, it is very important that you fill it out. And with that said, Ms. Gardner, are you on the line? I'm not sure what your phone number is, Ms. Gardner. If you're on, you can hit *6 if you're on the phone to unmute your phone. Okay, I'm not sure we have Ms. Gardner with us. Okay, so what we're gonna do now, yes. Ms. Gardner? Okay, I'm having difficulties connecting with you. So, okay, so just a couple updates I want to give you. We did have a very successful food giveaway sponsored by our Forest Park High School PTSA. And I know Ms. Walker wanted to say, not expecting this, but I just wanted to give her an opportunity to speak to the community regarding the the food giveaway. So let me see if I can unmute her. Okay, let's see. Okay, Ms. Walker, are you there? Okay, so I'll just speak on her behalf. She wasn't expecting to say anything, but we were able to give out over 235 meals on yesterday at Forest Park High School to help families. The Forest Park High School PTA was the National School of Excellence. Forest Park High School PTA was able to obtain a $5,000 grant to help with food insecurity in our community. So we're looking to continue to do that through September. And so we want to thank everybody in the community that got the word out to have people come by and pick up food. It was a very exciting thing to do. Also, another update that I have before I take any questions is on this Saturday, July the 18th, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. And I'm getting a little bit of background noise, so let me just mute everybody. Give me a second. Okay. On this Saturday, July the 18th, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., we'll have a free COVID-19 testing at Gateway Restoration Church, which is located at 4981 Phillips Drive, right here in Forest Park. You can pre-register online by going to the Department of Public Health website. It's covid19.dph.ga.gov. Again, that's the Georgia Department of Public Health's website where you can pre-register by going to COVID 19.dph.ga.gov. Make sure that you select Clayton County and make sure at the end that you confirm your appointment before you sign off. If you're not able to get online to get this information, there is a number that you can call to pre-register for the COVID-19 testing. And that number is 678-479-2223. Again, that's 678-479-2223. And again, I want to thank everybody for joining us on the call today. We have recorded the call. We will post this information out online. I'll do one last check. Ms. Gardner, are you there?
Councilwoman James.
Yes.
Hey, it's Flanagan. Gardner is trying. She says she can hear us, but we can't hear her. We're texting.
Okay, can you ask her to give me the last 4 of her phone number?
Okay. $2308.
Okay, Miss Gardner.
Yes, I'm here.
Yes. Okay. Great. Thank you so much for chiming in. Give us an update on the on the Census 2020.
Okay, so with the Census 2020, there have been some adjusted timelines I received on June 11th. So due to COVID, of course, like with everything else, some things have been pushed back on the census side. So the census self-response timeline that will allow people to do online, completing your census online and by your cell phones is now up until October the 31st. So persons still can go online and complete the census that way using their smart devices and their laptops and desktop computers. One other thing of note, starting soon, August 11th through October 31st, persons who have not responded or the census has not received a response from households, enumerators will be coming around to those specific households, and any person with the census should be able to identify themselves either by having some type of census badge along with their work bag with their documents in them. So that will be one thing to look out and ask for them to show some type of census ID badge. One other thing, we have actually, we're starting to get some stuff printed, so banners will be displayed in the city in the next few weeks as soon as we get that information and that equipment back from the printers. And we will also have other items that we will, are looking at, you know, giving out to the public. And we're still doing some brainstorming on, you know, how to continue to get the message out to the public with that. And then the other thing I have is just, you know, the rates right now, which is Forest Park is at 50.7% response. The county is at 55.2%. The state is at 57.9%, and the United States as a whole is at 62.1%.
Okay, thank you so much, Ms. Gardner. So I can't express enough how important it is for everyone to complete the census, be counted. There's federal funds that we will be missing out on for the next 10 years if you're not counted. So it's very important that we get the information out. I hope everyone on this call has completed their census, and maybe even get your neighbor, make sure your neighbor has completed their census. So you have until October 31st, but let's just say you have till today to get it filled out. We could bring our numbers up.
And one additional thing I'd like to add, we will have information out at tomorrow night event that we will be passing out information.
Okay, perfect. Perfect. Okay, and with that said, I do see Ms. Walker is unmuted now. Ms. Walker, she's the Forest Park High School PTSA president. Would you like to say a couple of words, ma'am?
Hello, everyone. Thank you, Councilwoman James, for inviting us. I just wanted to give you guys an update. We, as the Forest Park High School PTSA, we are a national PTA School of Excellence. So we have to give kudos to all of the community leaders, our administrative team, our fabulous principal, Mr. Manning. We were awarded a grant for the amount of $5,000, and this is for food insecurities within our community. So we have that amount of money to assist in any manner as far as food for the community. We had our first event on yesterday for the food insecurities. We gave out 7,000 pounds of food to over 250 residents. So that was a great experience, and we were so proud to be a part of this collaboration between school board members, council members, all of the Forest Park community administrators. It was just a great opportunity, and we appreciate that. And we will be attempting to do this at least once a month. So I will let Councilwoman James know when the next events will be. And we're just excited to still be a part of the community in doing all that we can do. So thank you, Councilwoman James, and everyone have a great week.
Thank you, Ms. Walker. Okay, so for those of you that may have checked in late, this call will be posted online on the City of Forest Park web page, Facebook page. Tonight, we were able to get information regarding the COVID-19 in our area. We had updates from the fire and EMS department from Major Turner. We had updates from our police department from Lieutenant Flanagan. We had updates regarding Public Works and our Public Works department from Director Jinks. Our Director Thompson gave us update from our finance and the passing of our budget. We had Ms. Gardner, our management analyst, give us update about Census 2020. And then our school board member, Victoria Williams, gave us an update regarding the 2020-2021 school year for our upcoming students. So again, you'll be able to get that information again back online. I want to thank Mayor Butler for being on the call. I want to thank Councilman Gutierrez for being on the line. I want to thank all of our residents for checking in on our neighborhood meeting. We will be having these meetings every third Thursday, unless there's a holiday or something that happens. I will let you know. But thanks again for checking in. We really don't have that much time for questions. We have maybe about 5 minutes, and then it's going to cut us off. So I'll open up the lines real quick just to see if anyone has any specific question for any of our directors that's on the call. So let me unmute everyone. Let's see.
Hello.
Yes.
Hi. This is Pat Robertson on Conley. And I want to know who is responsible for filling potholes.
That would be our Public Works Department. Director Jinks, are you want to respond?
There is this huge pothole on Conley that's been there forever, and it's actually dangerous. And so it's right on the side of Paradise Church of Christ. So could you get someone over there as soon as possible to build that?
Conley Road by Paradise Church. Okay. All right. I will. I got the information down. I'll make sure that I get it to our Public Works Department. I don't know, Director Jinks, are you still on the line? Okay, I don't see him. He may have already checked out, but I would definitely.
He's there. He's muted though.
Oh, okay. Let me see if I can. Oh, there he is. Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you, sir. Go ahead.
Is Paradise the one near Hendricks Drive?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I had a crew fill in all the potholes on Conley Road on the other end, and they ran out of asphalt, so I'll get somebody out there tomorrow to take care of that one.
Great. Thank you.
And I do apologize. Like I said, they were doing potholes on the other end. They just didn't make it all the way through.
Okay. Well, that's great. So it gets filled because it's actually dangerous.
Well, I appreciate the notification. We can't be on every street every day, and people like you bringing it our attention, I do appreciate it.
All right. Well, I thank you, and I appreciate you taking care of it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you, Kimberly, James, for having these meetings like this. It's a great help.
You're very welcome. Okay, is there anyone else that has any questions or comments? We have about 3 minutes, and then the call will end on its own. So,
I have a question for Lieutenant Flanagan.
Yes.
Congratulations. I wanted to ask about, are they allowed to pop firecrackers year round, and what is the noise ordinance for Forest Park?
The noise ordinance, I'm gonna have to check. I don't want to quote you the wrong time. Let me give you my email address. I think it's 11 p.m. to 6. I don't want to tell you the wrong thing. If you email me, I will have an answer for you first thing in the morning. Like I said, I don't want to tell you the wrong thing. It's my email, or you can call me anytime tomorrow. I'll be here from 5:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. tomorrow.
Okay.
But my email is K as in King Flanagan. That's FLANIGAN at forestparkpd.com.
Okay, I got that.
Okay, and I'll take care of
firecrackers
that
allowed
tomorrow.
year round?
Let me look. I don't want to
Okay,
pick
I'll look
the
at,
wrong thing.
okay,
Let me look. I promise I'll get back to you tomorrow morning.
okay, thank you.
Hey,
You're
Ms.
welcome.
James.
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
Hi. This question is for Board Member Victoria Williams. I heard you say that these students will be receiving foods directly in their neighborhoods. Will they get like a time schedule, or will that be online or something like that?
Yes, ma'am. When we get closer to it, we'll give them a time schedule. And once we set up the bus route, we'll have the buses
Okay.
in the different areas. So we have to set up and we'll let them know either on the Clayton County app or Infinite Campus.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Welcome.
Okay, everybody, I have not found the button to unmute everyone. So if you would like to unmute yourself and ask a quick question or have a quick comment, I believe you can hit *6 if you're on the phone. And if you're on the computer, I think you can just click on your mute button down at the bottom on the left side and you can unmute yourself. So if you have any questions or comments, please let me know. I want to also acknowledge Ms. Thomas, Cassandra Thomas. She's the council aide. I see her on the line. Thank you, Ms. Thomas, for being on the line. Is there any other city officials that's on the line? Oh, I see Mr. Willie. Mr. Willie, he's also a resident here in Forest Park. Mr. Willie Freeman, he is with the Senior Center at Forest, with the Parks and Recs Department. I see him on the line as well. I want to acknowledge him. Is there any other city officials on the line?
That's a former one.
Oh, we have Ms. Sparkle Adams, a former Mayor Pro Tem, former Council 1 City Council person, and now walking in authority. You want to tell us a little bit about that? We have a couple, well, we have actually less than 60 seconds, so.
Okay, thank you so much for acknowledging me, and thank you for having this and the updates as well. But the Teen Council has been busy with the census as well, doing the phone banking, and they have made over 500 calls within the last, I think it's been about 3 weeks, they made about 500 calls. And so now they've been working also on the anti-bullying and no hate zones. They also worked on the Clayton County Board of Health's pregnancy prevention initiative, and they created a video that's on YouTube, and they won first place. So we have a lot of things going on. They're doing podcasts as well as a lot of different videos on how to, and they're also doing tutorial help.
Awesome, awesome. Well, again, everyone, thank you so much for checking in. It is going to automatically sign everyone off because I am on a limited time with this particular meeting. And this just kind of keeps me to make it short and sweet and to the point to get you all the information that you need. Thank you so much for checking in. Thank you, Ms. Sparkle Adams, for all you do in the community. Thank you for the Teen Council for all that they do in the community. Again, want to give special thanks to the Mayor for being on the call and Councilman Gutierrez. And remember your social distancing, remember your mask,